MeV. Once they got to that energy, something rather odd happened. Instead of the curve continuing as you would expect it like that, it actually set off dramatically like that. As the energy increased, so the number of particles deflected through 60 degrees set off rapidly. And the conclusion was that when you get to 27.5 MeV, the outer particle has got enough energy to penetrate the nucleus. Beforehand it was getting stopped before it got to the nucleus by the repulsive Coulomb force. But when the energy is sufficiently great, the Coulomb force can't stop the outer particle before it actually hits the nucleus and goes inside. And once it gets inside, it is subject to the stronger nuclear force, which is an attractive force. Consequently, the outer particles are trapped. They can't get out. They can't therefore deflect. They are held. And so the number of particles available to be deflected is very, very much smaller. So what we can say is that when the energy is 27.5, that's the point at which the outer particle is just hitting the nucleus. And consequently, R, which we always call the closest approach, now is the true radius of the nucleus. So let me just remind you what R was. It was Q1, Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught times the kinetic energy. And we said that you would simply calculate that by putting in the values of the number of protons in the outer particle, the number of protons in the nucleus, divided by the energy, multiplied by that constant that we sorted out before. Well, the constant we said was 1.44 times 10 to the minus 15. Now what we've got to do is to put in the values here. Well, the value of Q1 is the number of protons in the outer particle, that's 2. Q2 is the number of protons in the lead nucleus, so we're using lead, well that's 82. And divide that by the kinetic energy at the point at which the outer particle just reaches the nucleus, and that is 27.5. And if you calculate that, you find that R, which is now a good measure of the radius of the nucleus, is 8.59 times 10 to the minus 15 meters. So now we've got a good indication of lead, which is a big atom, 82 protons in lead. There aren't many naturally occurring elements above that. It's about 8.59 times 10 to the minus 15 meters. Very, very small nucleus. And that is about as far as you can go with outer particle scattering in order to determine the radius of the nucleus. What gives you much more information, not only about the nuclear radius, but also about the nuclear structure, is electron scattering. So the point about the electron is that its mass is very, very much less than the mass of a proton or the mass of a outer particle. The mass of an electron is very approximately 1/2000th of the mass of a proton. And since an outer particle consists of 2 protons plus 2 neutrons, and the neutron and the proton their mass are broadly comparable, that means that the mass of an electron is very approximately 1/8000th of the mass of an outer particle. So if you want the kinetic energy of the electron to be broadly comparable to the kinetic energy of the outer particle, remember that kinetic energy is half mv squared. Here in this term, m has gone down by a value of 8,000 as it would with an electron compared with an outer particle. That means that if you want the same kinetic energy, v squared has got to increase by a factor of 8,000, which means that v has got to increase by a factor of approximately 90. So your electrons need to be going 90 times faster than the outer particles were if you are going to have electrons with broadly the same energy. We also need to remember, of course, that the electrons are negatively charged, and therefore as they approach a positively charged nucleus, the Coulomb force will be an attractive force. But you will still get reflection. It's just that, for example, if this is the nucleus and here comes the outer particle, if that's an outer particle, it will deflect that way. If it's an electron, it will deflect in an attractive way, and deflect that way. You still get deflection, it's just in a different direction. Well, before we proceed, let's just answer the question, why do we have to do all this scattering malarkey? Why don't we just look at the nucleus under a microscope? Well, we just established that the radius of the nucleus is of the order of 10 to the minus 15 meters. What is the wavelength of light? Well, the wavelength of light is approximately, say, 3 times 10 to the minus 7 meters. Which means that one wavelength of light is 100 million times larger than the radius of the nucleus we're looking at. So if you send a light beam trying to interact with the nucleus, the light beam will simply sail past it without even realizing that it's there. If you want to look at a nucleus, you're going to need a beam that has a wavelength which is of the same order as the size of the nucleus. And that means you're going to need a wavelength not of 3 times 10 to the minus 7 meters, but something of the order of 10 to the minus 15 meters to be comparable with the size of the nucleus. The standard linear accelerator can produce an electron beam of 6 GeV. How then does that help? Well, let's just convert the energy into joules. 6 GeV will be 6 times 10 to the 9 eV, and then convert that to joules, we need to multiply by 1.6 times 10 to the minus 19, and that gives you the energy of that electron beam in joules, and that reduces to 9.6 times 10 to the minus 10 joules. And that is equal to the energy, and the energy is equal to half mv squared. So if we equate the two, we say that the energy, 9.6 times 10 to the minus 10 joules, is equal to a half mv squared, which is a half times the mass of the electron, which is 9 times 10 to the minus 31 times v squared. And that gives us an opportunity to measure v squared. V squared turns out to be 21.33 times 10 to the 20, which means that v is the square root of that term, which is approximately 4.6 times 10 to the 10 meters per second, which is greater than the speed of light. So that's not possible. And what that tells you, therefore, is that when you've got electrons with that kind of energy, they become what's called relativistic. They cannot exceed the speed of light, because special relativity says you can't. So what happens is they get very, very close to the speed of light, but their mass is increased relativistically, and consequently, you can never force them to more than the speed of light. So we've got to take another approach. This one's not going to work because it gives us entirely the wrong values. Another way to look at this is to use Einstein's own formula, G equals mc squared. And that, this hand-waving argument is not really the proper way of looking at it. It gives us the right answer, so that you can regard a mass term as equal to E over c squared. Now the momentum of a particle is mass times velocity, so that's going to equal the mass term, which is E over c squared, which is derived out here, times velocity v. But I just told you that when you've got electrons at this kind of energy, the velocity is c or thereabouts. So you can replace that term by c, and then one of these c's cancels out, and that just becomes E over c. So now you've got the momentum of the electron with this kind of energy having a value of E over c. Now we have to go to the Broglie formula, which I covered in a previous video, which says that the wavelength of an electron is equal to Planck's constant divided by its momentum. that wavelength is comparable to the radius of the nucleus. So that is capable of probing the nucleus because it will see the nucleus of the same order of size, whereas light would simply go fading past without even noticing it. Now I just want to make a slight diversion to remind you of the principle of single-slit diffraction. If you have light coming through a single slit whose width is d, then the light coming through is in a screen, when in fact the diffracted and the intensity of that diffraction will look something like that. In other words, opposite the slit you get a very bright amount of light intensity is measured in this direction here, and until you get to the point here where the intensity will fall into zero. And we calculated that the angle theta, or theta, for the first dark fringe, as it were, is given by d, which is the width of the slit, times the sine of the angle theta is equal to the wavelength of the light. And that means that you can say that if you want to calculate the thickness of the slit, that is equal to the wavelength divided by the sine of the angle. Now that is for a slit. If you have a circular aperture, then you have to modify that just slightly by saying that d is 1.22 times lambda divided by sine. And that simply reflects the fact that this is no longer a slit, this is a circular aperture. And if we're now going to consider, and this is the reason I'm doing this, the idea that the nucleus itself is, as it were, the circular aperture that the electron beam is going to diffract through, then you could say that d is the diameter of the nuclear surface, or the nuclear area that the electron is aiming towards, and here is the nucleus d, and that behaves like, as it were, the circular aperture. And d is the diameter of that aperture. So the radius is going to be half that. So the radius would be 0.61 times lambda over sine of the angle. Okay, so that's the geometry. Now let's look at some results. And I drawn out very roughly the results of electron scattering when the electrons have an energy of 330 eV of the target, which is 10, 124, 10. And you're measuring the cross section and plotting it on a log scale against the angle of scattering. And you get a shape that looks like this. And you'll notice that the first minima occurs at 45 degrees. Now you might wonder why the minimum is not zero, as it would be if you're talking about light. And the reason for that is that the circular aperture isn't perfectly circular. It's got fuzzy edges, and the fuzzy edges are what creates this, the fact that there is still some light, as it were, where the electrons are still getting through at the minimum. But there's a very clear minimum. The first one is at 45 degrees. So if we regard this electron scattering as the effectively electron diffraction through the nucleus, regarding the nucleus of the circular aperture, then we've got a formula here which will enable us to calculate the radius, provided we know the wavelength, because we know the angle of the first minimum is 45 degrees. So we need first of all the wavelength of the electron beam. When we think that the wavelength we calculated before is Planck's constant times the speed of light divided by the energy of the electron beam. Well, Planck's constant is 6.63 times 10 to the minus 34. Speed of light, 3 times 10 to the 8, divided by the energy, which you'll know is 330 MeV. So we have to multiply by 10 to the 6 to get into EV, and then by 1.6 times 10 to the minus 19 to get into joules. And if you do all of that, you should find that lambda, the wavelength of the electron beam, is 3.7 times 10 to the minus 15 meters. So it's in the right order. It's small enough to interact with the nucleus. And now if you substitute that lambda in this formula here, you'll get that R is equal to 0.61 times lambda, which is 3.7 times 10 to the minus 15, which is calculated that, divided by the sine of 45 degrees, because that was where you got the first minimum, and the sine of 45 degrees is 0.707, and that will give you a radius of 3.19 times 10 to the minus 15 meters. So we're getting more accurate, but we're still getting confirmation that the radius of the nucleus, in this case the radius of the T nucleus, is of the order of 10 to the minus 15 meters. Now the point about the electron scattering is this: if you take low energy electrons, then they will behave in the same way that counterparticles, low energy counterparticles behave. That is to say, they never get close to the nucleus, they are simply deflected away from it. And so the Rutherford scattering formula works perfectly fine. For high energy electrons, as we've seen, they become relativistic, they are so energetic that they hit the nucleus and cause the nucleus to recoil. They even have what's called a magnetic moment impact. And so there's a difference in their behaviour from that of the theoretical Rutherford scattering. And when you take that into account, you get what's called the Mott cross-section. And that's a refined version of the Rutherford cross-section. And in the 1950s, a man by the name of Hofstadter did a number of experiments with electron scattering. First, he calculated what the Rutherford cross-sections ought to be, plotting cross-section against angular scattering, the good old-fashioned way. The predicted Rutherford scattering was something like that. The adjusted Mott cross-sections looked like something like that. But when he actually did the electron scattering, he found that the actual data looked like something like that. And what he was getting evidence of here was something of the nuclear structure. These two terms simply assume Coulomb scattering. But once you get inside the nucleus, you're learning something about the nucleus. And the reason the electrons are so useful is that the electrons do not have any impact from the strong nuclear force. Strong nuclear force only applies to baryons, to hadrons. It doesn't apply to electrons. The electrons do not detect or are not influenced in any way by the strong nuclear force. So when an electron gets inside the nucleus, it isn't being held by that force. So you learn something about the structure of the nucleus by using those high energy electrons. And what was found was that the nucleus is not a perfect spherical ball, rather like the billiard ball of old. It is spherical in shape, but with fuzzy edges. In other words, the edge, instead of being kind of a clipped edge, it just slightly tapers off. And this is, as it were, the radius of the nucleus. It was also found that the density of the nucleus is pretty constant somehow. From the neutral nucleus is positively charged with, and I'm talking practically here, orbiting electrons. We know that the nucleus itself consists of protons and neutrons. Protons are positively charged, so they contribute to the positive charge of the nucleus. Neutrons have no charge at all, and don't contribute to the charge, so the net charge of the nucleus is positive. And there are an equal number of positive charges, that is protons, in the nucleus, as there are negative charges, electrons, orbiting the nucleus. Now, as we saw at A level, if you make a plot of the number of neutrons versus the number of protons, the number of neutrons we put at N, the number of protons we use Z, if you make a plot, I'm going to just draw a line, that line is N equals Z. That would be the number of neutrons equals the number of protons. But if you look at all the stable nuclei that there are, what you find is that at the low end, ends up in G equals Z. But then the line diverts off toward the neutron N. And you find that stable nuclei with high values of Z have more neutrons than they have protons. So there is an excess of neutrons in stable nuclei at the high end. In other words, when Z gets larger, the number of neutrons exceeds the number of protons. You also find that there are unstable nuclei surrounding this line, and I'll talk about what I mean by unstable in just a moment. So there are unstable nuclei both above and below this line. The stable nuclei represented by crosses, unstable nuclei are represented by these circles, and if you like, you can draw a dotted line around all of this. This is nothing more than a container. And that dotted line shows you all the nuclei that you can find naturally occurring. You don't find any here. You don't find any here, and you don't find any above this point here. And what we're going to ask in this video is why? Well, let's first consider what happens with these unstable nuclei. Now, as I said, in the series of circles which are above the stable line, basically you've got excess neutrons, and below the stable line you've essentially got excess protons. And what happens with those unstable nuclei is that they will decay, they will change in order to get onto the stable line. So if you've got an excess of neutrons, what that means is that a neutron is going to decay into a proton. So you get a neutron becomes a proton plus an electron plus an anti-electron neutrino. If on the other hand you've got an excess of protons, then a proton will convert into a neutron. So a proton converts into a neutron plus a positron plus an electron neutrino. We've seen those formulas before at A level. And what is actually happening is that if you're here at this unstable nucleus here, what you're going to do is you've got too many neutrons. So if you convert a neutron to a proton, the neutron number will fall by 1, but the proton number will increase by 1. So what you'll essentially do, let me just draw it here, is that's your unstable position, that's this one here. You will fall down 1 on the neutron scale, but you'll increase 1 on the proton scale, so effectively you'll fall down in